Oh, no. Get. My favorite, when we get a creeper and a skeleton at the same time. We're in a pickle, guys. We are in a very, very big pickle. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that. That's a witch. Previously on Dad Challenge. Boy, he's coming to get me. We got the purple bow again. Just got me. We're learning as we go here. Another creeper. Wow, look at this. They are literally just lining up. And this is all because of the pillagers. Previously on Dad Challenge. Go. You got me. Hey, we gotta move. I'm not looking at you. Oh, I'm not. Nope. Just trying to get to my stuff.
Right.
That could have been a lot worse.
Dad Challenge Live.
Yeah, they're gonna have an
Hopefully
angle.
this week is a little smoother
There we go,
than
guys.
last week as far as
This
our
is coming together nicely.
Let's get in it, and I'll kind of explain what's going on here. All right. So where I left off last week, which you may or may not be able to catch up easily on because the format was all screwed up. We made some accomplishments, and right now we have to go in and fix up a road pathway, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But if you're new to the channel, who am I? Well, I started Dad Challenge about 6 months ago, and it's basically a Minecraft channel, and we have started a small village that's been growing called Challengeville, and having a lot of fun along the journey. I hadn't played Minecraft that much, and so it was pretty interesting. It's on a different channel for YouTube. You can go check it out. We got a lot of things there. And just recently I started live streaming, and boy, has this been a learning journey. The whole premise of Dad Challenge, though, is to learn together, have some fun, laugh at ourselves, which there will be no shortage of that today, I can assure you. So let's see here. Create a route to deliver the generator. Okay, just locate where it needs to go most. Plot a course from the abandoned phosphate facility plant right here to the abandoned facility to the phosphate plant. Now, okay, so there's the abandoned facility. When I go up, oh, there we go. All right, so we got to plot a course, which I did. I got the course plotted, but I think something about the road conditions just aren't right, if I remember correctly. So let's figure out how do I do this. Can I click on that? So I'm not sure. Oh, routes. No. What do these do? No road request, no electricity request, no broken pipes. Plot route. We have the route plotted. Oh. Maybe all I have to do is dispatch vehicles. Maybe we're done. Okay, it's from the phosphate plant, I think, initially, right? So our vehicle should be up here. I'm here. They say they're on the way. Well, let's get back, see if we can find them here. Yeah, so last week definitely was a little bit challenging. I think I tried to do too much on my system. I was trying to live stream both the Twitch and YouTube, vertical and horizontal formats. And believe it or not, I don't think it was the bitrate was the problem. I think it was the GPU processing issue. This isn't the abandoned facility, I don't think. Oops, map. Oh, I'm close. I just got to get up here. Okay, so now we see needs maintenance. That's telling us what we need to do. All right, let's go check it out. Back up here. Stuff. Yeah, so I tried it out with just the wide format segments just a few minutes before we went officially live, and it was much better. The game wasn't a series of stills that are updated every 10 seconds, so that was a good thing. There was a little bit of choppiness every once in a while, so I went in and I reduced my frame rate down to 30 frames per second. So we'll see how it goes. I didn't have a chance to really test it. And, if it doesn't work out the greatest, then figure out what next to do. It could be this game's just a little too intensive. A couple weeks ago, we did do City Skylines 2. And that seemed to be okay. At least I didn't notice it. Of course, I was only streaming to Twitch. Alright, so enough of that. I probably went into way too much detail. But part of this game, the way I play, is talking things out. Sometimes that helps. Where am I at? Oh, I'm already way up above. I missed my turn. Oh, jeez. Too much talking. Let's go back around. So this whole road needs maintenance. So I imagine we're still early on in the game. We're going to end up having to kind of paved road here, I think. Alright, keep going. You know what? Yeah, this is a real mess in here. All right, let's stay. I'll tell you what, let's stay parked here. Let's go back to our garage and pick up our excavator. Vehicles. We want this guy, our bulldozer. I guess it's not really an excavator. The excavator is the one with the bucket, right? Alright. And in we go. I was having trouble figuring out how the heck to actually change the road terrain. I did watch a video. The interesting thing was you had a lot of extra sand. So I don't know. Let's see. Or I can break off. Okay, let's go into creator mode, manual mode. Yep. And try to get that as straight as I can. Now, I have this guy is down as far as I can get. And they tilt. I don't think I have to do anything with the tilt. But I'm not moving any dirt. So I think I need to go and find sand somewhere. Yeah, oh yeah, unable to dig this area. It's only right in front of me. I told you were going to have some laughs here. Now this area, I think you have to fill in sand. It's kind of below the water line there. Alright, let's scout around. There's got to be sand somewhere. issue I have is I don't have a truck or anything to move sand from one location to another. And I know better than to try to do everything by bucket. That's not going to work well. Is there any other vehicles in here we haven't found? Like a truck? I don't know. Sorry, go back to the map again. Do we see any like sand quarries or anything? I'm not really sure. So here, oh, that's interesting. We got some stuff. This is, I wonder if this is where the concrete, well, that was a concrete wall, right? We had to move some concrete platforms of some sort. I don't remember if they were a wall or slabs to go down for like a bridge kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, maybe I'm just not in the right mode. Let's get back in. Let's go to creator mode. Sand flatten. Can I even do anything, right? That's the first thing I'm trying to figure out. I can't, in sand flattening mode, I can't even do anything. Does some automated things. I'm not doing anything here. I'm gonna dig that area. So it looks like we got to add material. I just don't know where to get it. So we have to think a little different. Obviously doing the same thing over and over again. It's not going to be So here's my thought. I'm just going to keep driving for a little bit and see if we get to a point where I do start moving some material. Maybe some of the rocks or something. Anything. This route here is horrific. Am I off the path? Phosphate plant. Okay, I'm going a little too far beyond. But... piled up, right? A little bit. Nothing. No, can't do it. Alright, probably coming in here is not going to be helpful. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. Moving around in this guy is very slow. Let's get back in our scout vehicle. We need to go find out where we can get some different materials, because it's clear to me, this is how I'm seeing this right now, that we need to add material. We're kind of down to the bare bones, and we're just not getting anywhere. And I suspect if we find where the material is, there may be a big dump truck that we could fill. That would be my guess. I could be way off. Let me take a look at the map real quick. So where have we gone and haven't gone? We did make our way to a warehouse here. Kind of seemed to be a dead end, although it's not the end of the map. I'm just trying to see, are there any other roadways that perhaps we missed we need to go along? I'm looking for like a quarry of some sort. Okay. Maybe we have some stuff over here? Or is that in relation to where we are right now? Oh, we're already down past. No? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna turn around, hang a left, and let's see what we got this way. Because anything going here, I think, is really blocked by the river. All right, because I don't have. Well, I might be able to crawl through that. It's a little shortcut, but you know how that goes. All right, so we're gonna turn around and take our first left. That's the plan. See how many times we get stuck. There we go. Oops. Hey, told you. A little crazy driving going on here. I do like the graphics on this game. They're pretty sweet. Nice job. Alright, here's where we want to go. Road. Yeah, I think we want to go to the right here. There we go. Oh yeah, having the differential lock-on is good. Oh, this is really rough, huh? Okay, hold on. We haven't gone left. We have gone up here to the right a little. So, we're gonna go left. Makes perfect sense, right? Yeah, I'm thinking there has to be more to the map than what we've seen so far. Got a radio tower here, it looks like. Like some of those rocks are movable. Can we keep going? I'm thinking might be stuck here, but let's see. It doesn't. I don't see anything going that way. All right. Let's do scan the terrain. Not that that helps me here. But object scanner. There's some barrels there that are highlighting. I don't know what those are for right now. Alright, well that was a bust. Let's see where else we could go here, folks. Oops. I thought I was going to take out one of those pillars. Probably just... I don't know if it would... I don't think this game has the kind of damage like you'd see on, what is it, BMG Drive or something. That'd be cool. But that's one game I'd like to try. I haven't played that one, but I've seen quite a few videos on. It's pretty... looks pretty cool. Okay, so... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay. So I remember there being a bridge here. It looks like we couldn't get through because it was blocked somehow, but it's looks like it's operational though. If we can figure out how to operate it. Where else can we go? So we're never going to get across that river, I don't think. Did I miss anything up here? Not seeing anything there. Yeah, we got all these rock cliffs and things just seem to end. I'm completely missing something. That's pretty clear. And of course, in Dad Challenge fashion, the tutorial, there was a pop-up dialogue that came. I couldn't figure out how to get it to click through, and so we had to disable the tutorial to get there. However, that gives me a thought. Let me try something. What if I try to... Yeah, no kidding. I already skipped it. So I don't know what that does for us. It doesn't look like we can re-add it, unfortunately. Okay, we're here. Shall we drive down to this bridge and see if we can figure out how to open it? Maybe it opens a different area of the map. I think that sounds like a plan. So you guys might be interested in what games we're going to play here. I thought quite a bit about it. Obviously, City Skylines 2. I think Roadcraft, if we can kind of figure out what's going on here. We'll probably even do a little bit of Minecraft, but the key with Minecraft is I'm keeping the Challengeville gameplay strictly to the main YouTube channel. So if we do a little Minecraft, it's going to be one of two things. It'll be like a new world, just have some fun. Or, like we'll do some behind the scenes video editing, stuff like that. 'Cause it might be interesting to see how I work. And that gives me an opportunity sometimes if I get a little behind, I can kind of catch up. Plus, if I'm not actively playing a game, it'll let me correspond with you guys a little bit more directly, which would be kind of cool. Other games, I don't know, maybe BMG Dive, maybe, I saw one trailer for Star Citizen, which I'd never heard of. That looked really cool. I'm not so sure about it. There may be a lot of like downtime in between action scenes, but it'd be worth a shot at least once. See how it goes. I have no idea how to work this thing. Okay, you don't bump it. Unlike the when we had to find the generator. Let's see here. Must be somewhere. Somehow. Control this thing. Not seeing anything on this side of the bridge. I don't know what this does here. Alright, let's do an object scan. Oh, wait. As I crash. Okay, so there's some valves here. Aim winch. Surely you wouldn't aim your winch at the turning wheel there. But what I'm thinking, I'm not sure how the drawbridge there is powered. I could envision maybe there's some kind of hydraulic system. You got the water right here nearby. It could be this is the end of the map. I don't know, we'll let you go forward. I don't know. This is interesting. Now, obviously the water's too deep. I'm not seeing anything obvious. Alright, let's go back to our trusty map. Okay. So that was a no-go. Unless we get into some off-roading. Which could be possible. But boy, I would think that would be pretty advanced for first level, right? I'm missing something though. Just take a look along the shoreline here. The riverbank, I should say. Not really shoreline, is it? That's interesting. It's like all flooded. So there's a pass through here, right? Under the pipe. That's a clue. Because why would the pipe raise if you weren't meant to drive through there? Now, maybe it's part of the game. Looking, I don't know, was the generator here? Yeah, I think it was. Just as a trap. Yeah, there's something going on there. So you can go that way. You gotta zoom out. it's like all rock. Like I see nothing for sand quarries. You got some dock things going on there. I don't know that this game has any boats in it. It could, I guess. Yeah, road needs maintenance. We know. We don't know how to maintain it, though. Wait, map layers. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. See nothing. Sand quarries. Infrastructure. Oh, look at this. Resources. Okay, maybe that changes things a little bit. So we can see all the different tree resources. Oh, can you take down trees? That's something to keep in mind. Maybe you need to build things. Okay, that's infrastructure, which we know. So this is the red map. The red route is the one we're working on. Sand quarries. This is what we want to see. I can't help from laughing. Well, the reason why we aren't finding any sand quarries is because there aren't any. What the heck? Okay. So, yeah, we're going to have to get over to a different part of the region. I don't know how steep of a drop-off is. I just can't imagine me crossing that, but maybe we can do something and build out this bridge here. Alright, so we're going to have to trek it all the way back up. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's get rolling. See if we can get there quickly. Which is my main route here? This road. Okay, so kind of keep going straight and to the right. I think. We're getting things figured out. Sort of kind of know how to use the winch. That's helpful. At least we now know that there are no sand cores to be found in the area we've explored so far. That tells me that we are on the right track. Or just horribly lost. We'll figure it out. It's those objects that are just sitting there on the side of the road make me wonder that they're going to come in handy later at some point. This seems obvious. Like right there is a little truck bed trailer kind of thing. Probably not going to help with our purpose of getting the sand, but let's keep going. Yeah, this game's definitely different than Minecraft. That's for sure. A lot of building in Minecraft and everything. The one thing with this game, though, I feel like you kind of get stuck. You're doing a lot of driving around. Hopefully, I'm wrong. We'll find out. Right, let's see here. Oh, no, I want to keep going straight. So again, we're going over to where there's a former bridge crossing. Let's see if we can do anything with that. As we are hunting for a sand quarry, we can take advantage of. Why are we doing that? Well, we know we have to do maintenance on our road. We've tried using the bulldozer to flatten things, and all we're getting is, you can't dig here. And we don't seem to move material. So we are missing something. Let me double check the map real quick, just to get my bearings. Okay, we're going correctly. We just got to get over to this place here. All right, let's keep going. This is probably where we're going to have to use the winch. Yep. Sometimes it doesn't pick things up. Just keep moving. Maybe I can. It looks like it's a little shallower over here to the left. And we cut across this way. Maybe. If I can get on this embankment, that'll help us. Those rocks don't block us down. There we're going. Check the map. Alright, so we definitely want to veer to the right here. What did I do? I hit Q. Oh, okay. I'm going to try to get across this part here real quick, if we can. And then I see kind of a more elevated area there. We can aim to the right. I think that's the way to go. Let's go right through here. Oh, it's interesting. It looks like there's a lot of sand right in there, right? Can we do anything over here? This becomes the next question. Those look like sandbags, I guess. Okay, so we found a bucket that goes to the excavator. Now, apparently we're not completing our mission enough to to know what to do. Okay, so I'm looking at the water here. That is pretty dang deep. Like, there's no way we're going to be able to. There is no way to be able to cross that, right? Alright, let's look at the map. So that's a no-go. Do we have anything up here that we haven't? Oh, so that was all cliffs. Okay, I can't scroll the map any further north. So that is definitely the end of that guy that way. Yeah, what am I missing? Oh, wait. Yeah, I can scroll more. Is it just because I'm zoomed out? I think so. What am I missing? Is there anything else in here? Like, how far left can you go? I'm kind of at a loss at a loss here. Are we missing anything obvious? See, I'm assuming the river goes through here, but that might not be true. But there's like no roads. How much off-terrain stuff do you have to do? The warehouse. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions here. Yeah, when they said we recommend keeping the tutorial on, they weren't kidding. I don't know how to get that back. I was kind of hoping that now we're kind of through this part. Maybe I could resume it, but I think it said it can't be undone. Have to start a new level if that was the case. Oh, that's a sweet looking radio tower though. The forward base. That is really cool. Okay, so we have our crane here, which is not going to help us. Well, hold on. Do we need the crane? I don't think I have any side objectives, no. Do we need the crane in any other location to help us actually move objects of some sort, right? Like, obviously, how far can I go over? Oh, look at this. I can go quite a way to the right. So I think we've only unlocked maybe a third of the map here. I really do think figuring out how to do this, how to unlock the bridge here is key. But oh, hold on. Select a bridge type and place the first section on a flat part of terrain. Okay. I don't... Wait, select... But I don't have any bridges available. Okay, so this doesn't really help. It's under infrastructure. Yeah, I know. I know. Connect two locations. See, what's interesting, like, it says this part of the route is okay. Oh. We're blocked here. Oh. Oh. Okay, here's a thought. At least what I'm thinking. I thought we needed road maintenance on the whole freaking route. Right, because we got some spots that are kind of tough, whatever. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't think so. I think what may be going on is that, and this little construction sign right here, we're blocked, right? And so if we just move that, maybe that undoes everything. And the reason why I'm thinking this is look at the terrain that the path is green through. I mean, this was not easy. That's some fairly deep water in there, but it's green. Well, if that's green, why is this red? That can't be right. So I think we need to get in the crane, maybe the bulldozer, but we'll get in the crane, see if we can't move some of this stuff, and if that unlocks things. That might be just the ticket. Okay, vehicles. Where is our crane at? Our crane is, oh my gosh. That's a little bit of a haul, but we're going to have to do it. Okay. It is what it is. Alright, let's start driving. Yeah. This is the front. map. I think I gotta go to the right. That's the only way. Correct. Get down here. Yeah, I think that's the correct way. We just go right and follow the main road. Alrighty. This should be interesting. Let's see if this solves our problem. So the premise is our road, while it looks like it needs maintenance in many places, the game is telling us it's actually just the pathways blocked by some building materials. We get those out of the way and we're good to go. Just get to the next objective. And that would kind of make sense. Just stuck. Got some big tires. Alright, we're still good. Yeah, it's paying attention to those details. I didn't realize there was a little warning flag. I guess it's more of a sign, warning sign on the route itself. And that would have saved us the last half hour. Maybe more than that last half hour, figuring out what was going on. Oh, we're still just getting this over here. I think this is where we're at on the map, right? Yep, there's the stuff that's blocked. Okay. Oops. Maybe you can go over some trees. I'm going to swing a little bit to the right and then try to back in. We'll see how this goes. Target brake on. Let's toggle our anchors. And alright. Attach load. And then crane control. Forward. And how do I get the boom to go up? I'm looking, and I don't remember how to get the boom to actually go up and down. Crane functions, load rotation, rope length, no, crane control, oh, boom vertical, there we go, raise, swing you over, should clear that, I think. Okay. And there we go. Okay, detach load. Swing around to get the next thing. Cycle target. Oops, for me. happened to my cycle target? There we go. That's interesting. It's only allowing me to get those two. Maybe I have. Oh, I might have to toggle my attachment mode. Maybe that's what's going on. No, it's still not allowing me the two buckets. Am I not close enough? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think I'm gonna have to get the bulldozer down here too. If that's the case, man, that's like really complicated here. So I can pick up. That's wild. Okay, we're on the right track. I think we have to get the bulldozer, unless I can snake around. Hold on. Okay, this should be fun going backwards. Does this give me any other options here? No, that. I know I'm going to need the crane for these big concrete pillar things. I would think be able to pick up this stack of pipes. Look out. Alright, well, let's get our bulldozer down. I should be able to move those sandbags, the wheelbarrow, and these concrete barriers with that, I think. But I think our bulldozer's way up here. Yep. Okay, that kind of stinks, but we'll get it figured out here. Raider marching, that's what I want. Park the brakes off. Let's get out of here. Clear that? I'm not going to clear the things on the side. If I go for shot. Okay, here we go. So we're making a little bit of progress. It's just interesting, some things a crane can't do. Which I guess makes sense, right? You need some attachment points or somehow a way to wrap things. Let's see here. Make sure I have to travel across this little river. I think we do. Zoom out. My zoom out function is not working. Why not? Alright, well, we'll do it without. Yeah, I think we have a ways to go. Because we gotta get all the way down here. Okay. We're going good. guy should be able to get through the deep water fairly well. Ah. Knife through butter. No problem. Hot knife through butter, I should say. Yeah, because you try to take a knife through cold butter, it could be a problem. Especially if it's just a regular table knife. Well, one of the things I do on my Dad Challenge Minecraft channel is I tell a joke of the day. And I can't remember if I've told this one on here or not. Given the technical difficulties, there's probably odds you guys haven't seen the other episodes anyway. So I'm going to tell again. And it's appropriate right now over here in the U.S. Why don't they let pigs play soccer? Why don't they let pigs play soccer? Well, they'd simply hog the ball. There you go. So I guess it means you're never going to see a pig for a mascot for a soccer team. I don't know. There must be some high school somewhere in the U.S. that has a pig for a mascot. That'd be an interesting trivia question. I don't think it would be many. I guess it doesn't have to be many. That'd be kind of funny, right? Play at a high school, pig mascot, and your own soccer team. Let's see. Now, the issue I'm going to have is going to be vehicle away, right? Sand flattening, no, I don't want that. Grader, I think I just want grader manual. Can I push this stuff? Well, if that isn't interesting. Not push those barriers, but we have enough of a space to get through here. So let's see if we can go around and remove the pipes. Or maybe I need to clear these trees. Maybe we gotta go around this thing. I'm moving some dirt here. This is interesting. Okay, so maybe if I can't move everything. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is getting interesting. Well, if we clear these trees. This is not going the pathway that I thought it was going to. But be working. Tree out. Didn't take the tree out. All right. I think we're sort of making progress, though. So that's interesting. Why could I move those two buckets things? they're probably going to come in handy somehow or something else. Must be the case. Let's get turned around. Hopefully not stuck. Now, here's what I'm going to try to do. Because I'm new, I'm going to go into sand flattening mode. This is supposed to make things easier, I think. I think this one last brush here is going to be a problem. So he seems to be permanent. I've run over him 5 times. This is not going anywhere. Alright. So the sand flattening mode didn't seem to work that great. So we're going to try to do manual. I don't know if we'll have better results this one. I was watching a video online where he said sometimes you just kind of have to work it a couple times. Speaking of which, I'm all the way down. Oh, I'm not all the way down. That will help. That seems so easy. So that. Around again. Yeah, we're not getting any convoy through there, are we? Down. 6-2. Tilt. So yeah, this is, bear with me. This is where we're trying to figure things out, see how it goes. So I have another thought. Let's raise our blade up. And then from the side, we might have to drag stuff. Side. Over. Now bring it down. Back up. Whatever I do, it still seems funky. Blade up. Further. Lay down. Well, at least we're moving stuff. Not going quite the way I hoped it would, but let's go back to sand flattening mode. Maybe this will help me. Okay, so sand flattening mode seems like it's a push mode thing only. Every time I go in reverse, the blade is way up high. This is okay. I just feel like we're just not making much progress. We're moving material, but we're just not really where it needs to go. Unless there's a little trick. Like right now, even though I'm in sand flattening mode, I feel like all I'm doing is driving over a bumpy road. Let's see. Let's think a little bit differently about this. Marching mode, greater manual mode, asphalt destruction mode. Don't think we want that. Let's try the manual again. Okay. Lay down. Oh good, it disappeared because I'm like, was not expected. Oh, maybe we're making a little progress here now. Didn't mean to take down the tree, but we took down the tree. Well, I feel like we're... Oh, there we go. And it's just, you still have to just constantly go over this stuff. tricky part is going backwards. Remembering to drive the opposite way with the steering wheel. Sort of getting there. So, this seems to be working somewhat. Yes, it's getting a little better. A little bit to the right. I'm wondering if I gotta spread this out. This is pretty tall sand. It's really tough. Ah, boy. Okay. Here's another thought. Push. I push stuff this way. Can't see what I'm doing. Is the grader low enough? And that could be part of the problem too. Is just didn't have the tilt right. Blade. Didn't do anything. I feel like it is. Move those. I can't move them like that. My tilt has to be off of the blade. I think I'm stuck. That's not good. Come on. Get unstuck. Now, why isn't that? I'm all the way down. I feel like it's digging in as much. Tilt. Yeah, it's tilt all the way down. There we go. Okay, now we're unstuck. Oh, I see why I was stuck though. Huge hole. Somehow me. Alright. Maybe we need to go slower through here. Alright, almost pick up that tree. Oh. Was I going too fast? I have no idea really what I'm doing here, other than I'm moving sand. No, I'm trying to get this flat, and no matter what I do with controls, everything seems to come back. And what's interesting is, look at the map. So if I go to infrastructure, right here where it's a real mess, it's still green. But we're showing blocked here, but okay. You know what? Can we... I didn't want to enter the vehicle. Can we move markers? Edit point. Oh, look at this. Where's my next point? Here. I got some kind of... Okay. Hold on. So this is interesting. Now that I got a pathway around this stuff that's blocked. Now it's showing me that this is not any good here. So why was that good before? Now that I'm touching it, it's no longer any good. That's frustrating. Need maintenance, vehicle stuck. Okay. So I think I'm partially correct in the sense that I made a pathway around the blockage. But now we have to move all this dirt to fill this in. I do believe. Alright. We got a couple minutes left. Let's work on that. And see what we can do here. So I think what I have to do, and the reason why this is so lumpy, maybe this is just too much sand. So my next thought is I just keep moving sand over into this area. Okay. All right, gotta grab backwards. Because up here, it just seems like no matter what I do, it just stays lumpy. So I'm thinking that just means I have too much sand. I'm supposed to go somewhere else. Where else better to put it than out into where the water is. I'm going to try sand flattening mode one more time. That did a thing at all. So what does sand flattening mode do? It doesn't flatten sand. Oh yeah, maybe it's just I have too much sand. Maybe that's more of a fine-tuning operation. Fine-tuning operation there. Alright, let's make one more pass. See how this looks. And 1 second here. Oh, I gotta get out of sand flattening mode. Creator manual. All the way down. We're just gonna try to push the sand right into it. Big tires should help me. Alright, back there we go. To the right. If I'm better pulling stuff backwards. I think I'm making things worse. Vertical up. Let's see if I can pull it. That'll give us something to maybe try for next time here. Oh, this is great. I told you there would be mini laughs. This is definitely one of those moments. In all seriousness, I think we're getting things figured out a little bit, but this is not without its trial and error, so that's for sure. Alright, drop the blade. And oh, I want to tilt it all the way down. Dang. Let's see what this does. I think this might be the most effective thing, actually. Yeah, that really, one more pass. I think that almost did more than anything else. We got a high volume of sand right here. This right there. Mark brake on. All the way down. Oh, reverse. Maybe my blade tilt's a bit too aggressive. Still aggressive there. That seems to move a lot of the material though. Okay. Well, I think we figured some things out. And we're at the end of our stream. So yeah, typically I'll do an hour and a half. But hopefully you enjoyed it. I think we're learning some things. I think we're on the right path here. Well, we got some ideas to try for next time. Definitely. So my plan is, I think where the high areas of the sand are, I can show you with my mouse, but I can't, I guess. Try to move those over and back and fill in a lot of this water, and we'll see if that works out for us. But that'll be the next time we play this one. I'm not sure if we'll do this one next week or if we'll go ahead and go back to City Skylines. I'm trying to mix things up a little bit, but you have to tune in and find out. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. On the live stream. If you're watching the recap, definitely drop in some comments. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, both from a game point of view and from a streaming point of view. Always looking to up my game in both aspects. So comments are surely welcome. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you next time.